Hey friends, today we are hanging out in Disneyland and I am so excited. I want to give you a tour of the park and ride some of my favorite attractions, and Disney invited me out so I can give you a sneak peek of some of the cool festivities they're doing for the 70th anniversary. We're going to be able to watch Paint the Night, a new cavalcade just for the 70th, and a bunch of new snacks, and I can't wait to share all my experiences with you. So we're going to eat some food, ride some rides, and have a beautiful Disneyland kind of day. Anywho's, let's go do this. It is such a beautiful day out today. Temperatures are in the low 70s, and I'm excited to be here for the 70th anniversary and to share all my experiences with you. Ooh, it looks like the band's coming out right now, and I got like prime location. They're gonna come strolling right through here. What a way to start the day! It's honestly like my own special parade happening right in front of me. I'm telling you, the timing of this was perfect. That was perfect timing, and I love the Indiana Jones music, and I'm so excited for all the 70th anniversary festivities tonight. Like I said, we're going to be able to see Paint the Night, Tapestry of Nations, which is a brand new projection show on It's a Small World, Wondrous Journeys, the fireworks show, and also a new daytime cavalcade just for the 70th, and I think Duffy's going to be in it. So there's a lot to do, and I think the best way to start is probably getting a nice little sweet treat, for the 70th. And take a look at this. This is the 70th stuff, and you can find it at the Red Rose Tavern. Shortbread cookie with cookies and cream cake, fresh raspberry jam surrounded with white chocolate mousse and topped with colored sprinkles. The perfect sweet treat to celebrate an anniversary or birthday, because it's kind of the same. This just looks so amazing, and it even has like a little candle on it. If it was real, I would blow it out and make a wish. You know what? Might as well pretend. We'll just blow it out and make a wish anyway. Just like that. Now I gotta eat it. Oh, I got a fork in my hat. Luckily, I bring a fork with me. So let's dive on in and try this bad boy. Oh, look at on the inside. Oh, I almost lost it. Look at on the inside there. That must be the raspberry, the cookies and cream. Oh, it's like an Oreo almost. This looks so good. This is such a delicious little sweet treat. And there's so many different flavors. The shortbread, the cookies and cream, the sprinkles, the raspberry, even the candy candle. The candy candle. I think Walt would be proud of this one. Don't forget about the candle. It just keeps getting better, because when I pulled out that little candy candle, I can see a lot more raspberry filling in there. It's like layered. Look at that. This is a very complex sweet treat, I can tell you that. But I'm happy I got to try it and I got to show you. And it's perfect for the 70th anniversary. The 70th stuff was delicious, but now I want to get ready for the cavalcade that I was talking about. And it's awesome because I think all the characters are going to be dressed in their 70th anniversary attire. And like I said, Duffy's going to be there. And then I want to ride a ride or two. Maybe go on Big Thunder Mountain. Sadly, the Matterhorn is closed for refurbishment, and that's my go-to ride usually. But there's so many amazing rides here, and honestly, I could probably ride them all day. But later on tonight, we're going to have a special like dinner under the stars over in Fantasyland, and I'm hoping that we can ride some of the dark rides over there later on tonight, because I love Mr. Toad's Wild Ride and I love Snow White, and just to be able to get on them later on at night, that's the best way to do it. Celebrate Happy was such a great cavalcade. And I love that the Goof was in there, all of the awesome characters, Duffy, Pocahontas. But now we might as well keep moving along and keep it going with the 70th anniversary things, because It's a Small World has like a 70th overlay where they added some things to it that I want to check out. So off to It's a Small World. It's a small world. I have to admit, I usually skip out on riding It's a Small World over in Walt Disney World, but the one here in Disneyland is the original one, and I love it, and I can't wait to see what they did with the 70th anniversary. I just got back from Tokyo Disneyland, and they have a Marvel overlay on their It's a Small World with Groot and so many other cool Marvel characters, and I love this little plaque they have out front here. It's a Small World, first voyage, April 22nd, 1964 at the New York World's Fair. Isn't that so cool? I just looked up what they changed in It's a Small World, and it looks like they added a new Coco scene with Miguel and Dante for the 70th, and they did a lot of refurbishment to it, new lighting, and also I hear maybe a new jingle or a new verse from the Sherman Brothers, so that's kind of cool. Any big changes or any little changes are always good. He's wearing my shirt. Anywho's fancy. No! I love that! Have a great day! He's wearing my shirt! That is the coolest thing ever!
For safety, please remain seated throughout your voyage, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the boat. And please watch your children. Thank you. Welcome to It's a Small World. For safety,
Very fancy! Yeah, as soon as I get off! It's a Small World was a lot of fun, and I love the new Coco scene. I mean, it wasn't really like anything that said 70th anniversary. Like I said, it was closed for refurbishment, but I love the new Coco scene, Dante and Miguel, and then also it was very vibrant and a lot like colorful. So they definitely changed the lighting a little bit. It was awesome running into somebody wearing one of my shirts. He was wearing the Phrasing Mr. Morrow shirt that says like Anywho's and Fancy, and it was funny because he was going into the attraction when I spotted him, and then he waited for me when I came out so we could say hi and take a photo. But now I want to check out more of the 70th anniversary things. I know they have a cool Magic Band experience just for the 70th where you can go around and touch and get a nice little souvenir. So maybe we'll check some of that out, and like I said, ride some rides, eat some food, enjoy Disneyland. We're in Disneyland! I decided to get another 70th anniversary sweet treat, and this is the Mocha cream puff filled with cinnamon mocha cream and then topped with chocolate covered corn chips. These are corn chips, chocolate covered corn chips. Isn't that so cool? It looks so fancy too, and I can't wait to dive in and try it. I'm not too sure how to eat this because I don't have a fork in my hat this time, but I think I want to try a little bit of the corn, the chocolate covered corn chips. Oh, look at the monorail going by. I want to try the corn chips on their own. Oh, that's really, really good. All right, now I'm just gonna bite into it. Delicious. This is such a good sweet treat. I love the chocolate covered corn chips. I think that's my favorite part. And the cinnamon mocha on the inside is so delicious. I love this little cream puff. This is a fancy one, a fancy cream puff. enough of the cream puff business, but that was delicious. Now I think I want to go ride Alice in Wonderland. I love this ride so much. In fact, it's probably my favorite ride in Fantasyland. Look at it's so cool, and I love that it's indoors and outdoors, and you go up on the second level there. Such a fun little classic Disney dark ride.
Adventures in Wonderland began when I followed the white rabbit down the rabbit hole. All of a sudden, I fell. Down, down, down.
Oh, looking for the white rabbit? Well, how about the
Oh, Mr. Rabbit, wait, please.
He went this way. Oh, no, that way.
There are no caterpillars at the clouds in the sea. Their wings. This is curious. I wonder if the rabbit came in here.
Lost perchance? I'm not sure where I am either.
Wait! Don't go, please!
We could try this way.
Since this is the thought we dread, we're painting the roses red.
Don't tell the queen what you have seen.
Oh, see, that's what we said. But we're painting the roses red.
Her Royal Majesty, the Queen of Hearts, and the King.
Shall we play croquet?
Rule 42, the Queen will always win.
This is so awesome. I love this ride. I wish I could have rode this on opening day.
Having today's highlight birthday too.
Oh, that was great. I love Alice in Wonderland, and that ride is just so amazing. If it was in Walt Disney World, I probably would ride it every single time I go there. But now I want to move along, and I want to show you some more stuff from the 70th anniversary. Like I mentioned, they have a really cool Magic Band Plus experience. All around the park, they have touch points that have like a 70 logo, and if you go and you touch it with your Magic Band Plus, it prints out a little certificate that has to do with the area. I know they have one on Main Street by the theater, and then one over at Jungle Cruise, and it's free to do as long as you buy the Magic Band Plus. So I figured I'd show you a couple of them, and then maybe grab something to eat, maybe a little savory something, because I've been eating a lot of sweet treats, and I need something to make me feel better, maybe a little protein. This is what I was talking about. I made my way back down to Main Street to go see Tilly here, and you notice they have a little 70th anniversary Magic Band touch point, and all you gotta do is touch with your Magic Band, and it prints out a nice little souvenir. And there's a couple of these all around the park. I might want to get a couple more, but I think this is such an awesome thing for them to be doing for the 70th anniversary. It kind of reminds me of the old paper fast pass days, but I like it. I shall keep it forever, celebrating 70 magical years of Disneyland. See, I think that's so cool. This might be one of my favorite things for the anniversary to do. And now that we've gotten Tilly out of the way, I want to go around and see if there's any more. I know, like I said, there's the one in Jungle Cruise. I think there might be one over by Big Thunder Mountain. I don't know if they have one at Haunted Mansion, but if they do, I definitely want to get one of these for the Haunted Mansion. Here's another one they have at the Frontierland ticket office. And I like that they have multiple touch points. So I'm going to use this one. The Golden Horseshoe Review. House rules: no spitting, no cussing, no drinking, and no gambling. Pretty fancy, and no shooting. So now I'm going to add it to my collection. Look at that. 70 years of rootin' tootin' fun. Wipe your boots. This one might be my favorite. I like the theater one, but this one just has a cool feel to it. And I think there's another one over by Jungle Cruise. I don't know if we'll be able to make it over there in time, but I wish they had a Haunted Mansion one. I think that would be cool, because maybe you could be like an honorary caretaker or something like they used to hand out. I just wanted to show you guys because I think this is such a cool thing, and it's like I said, really cool souvenirs that you can bring home that if you already have a magic band doesn't cost you anything. Now I need to get something to eat, and I'm kind of tossing up between trying another 70th anniversary treat, even though I said I wasn't going to, and getting some real food, but we might have food later on at the dinner, so maybe a treat, maybe another sweet treat. Another 70th anniversary sweet treat is the Celebration Matterhorn macaroon, and I love this little dessert. In fact, it was the first treat I've ever had in the park. When I first came to visit Disneyland for the very first time, I had to get myself a Matterhorn macaroon, so I wanted to get it for the 70th, and I think it's almost the same, except for this one has sprinkles and white chocolate, so might as well dive on in, get myself a little macaroon. Look at this bad boy. Ooh, look at that bottom. Nice undercarriage. I've noticed that there are a lot of sprinkles for the 70th anniversary, and that's okay, because I love sprinkles. I don't know who doesn't like sprinkles. So let's dive on in. Should I go at the top, the tippity top? So delicious, and the sprinkles make it taste different and adds a different texture to it. I like it a lot. I like a little Celebration Matterhorn macaroon. I know I said my last treat was going to be my last treat, but I had to get the Matterhorn macaroon. But this one will be my last treat because we have to get ready for our special little event. We're going to be having Fantasyland, where they're going to make it like a little pre-party before doing all of the nighttime shows. Like I said, Tapestry of Happiness. I think I called it Tapestry of Nations before, and then Paint the Night, and then Wondrous Journeys. But we're going to be able to hang out there for a little bit. I don't know what it's going to be like, but I'm sure it's going to be a lot of fun. So one more bite. We get to walk through the castle to get to our little event, and I love all of the 70th banners they have, even the big one on the castle itself. I can't wait to see what this is gonna be. Like, I have no idea, and I'm just so excited for it. I hope they play Hot to Go. Oh, look at this! They rolled out the pink carpet! Oh, this is nice. I think they closed off all of Fantasyland. We got music, probably photo opportunities. All the characters are riding the carousel! Holy moly! Wow, this is so cool. Honestly, one of the coolest things I think I've ever seen in Disney right here. since we're in Fantasyland, I might as well ride some of the rides that they have open for us. And I think I want to go do Snow White. And then we're going to get ready for the nighttime festivities, the nighttime shows.
He's the worst.
Look at these.
So I heard a bit Fantasyland.
Hi-ho, hi-ho, it's all Mexico.
You're sleepy, bro.
Magic mirror on the wall.
Disguise our
Scary.
Have that
This event is so cool, and it's not just for like media or influencers. All of the Disney execs are here, and cast members, and a lot of Imagineers, and it's more of a celebration for the 70th anniversary. But a lot of this stuff, like the food, is just quick bites and things that we can snack on while we wait for the nighttime shows to start. So that's why I haven't showed you guys anything. But soon we're gonna be making our way over to It's a Small World, because we're gonna watch the projection show there, Paint the Night, and then Wondrous Journeys. I'm so excited for all of it, and this is just so cool to be here. You know what I mean? Especially the carousel. That was so nice. Time for us to make our way up to It's a Small World so we can watch Tapestry of the Nations. And this is cool. I don't think I've ever seen one of the projection shows on It's a Small World. And then I think shortly after that, we'll roll right into Paint the Night. And then Wondrous Journeys, just like I said. It's going to be like bing, bang, boom. Bing, bang, boom.
nation of the world, and we wanted to show it to be a very happy one. Happy. As I say, we're just getting started.
Think of Christmas, think of snow, think of sleigh bells all through the wood, ringing in the sky.
is like it. I'm detecting huge quantities of extremely colorful light. Yes, sir. I'd say this is quite the colorful night. My senses indicate overabundance of bright light.
Now we're following the parade.
We're in the parade.
We're in the parade. That was one of the best parades I've ever seen. And I can't wait to see it again. I gotta watch it again.
For over 100 years, Walt Disney Animation Studios has invited audiences to believe in things never thought possible. And so tonight, we once again invite you to wish upon stars, to step into the unknown, and to join us on this, our wondrous journey.
It's the magic that we call out. It's the stardust that lights your eyes. It's wondrous.
You remember, that old star can only take you part of the way. You gotta help him along with some hard work of your own.
There's been trials and
no matter the squaws.
We could be immortals, immortals, but not for long, for long. Okay, here's the plan. We're gonna come in low and fast, take you by surprise.
It's both your mama's proud time. Note to self, don't die.
Sometimes the only payoff for having any faith is when it's tested again and again every day.
And we'll never be good enough.
I came here to make the world a better place, but I think I broke it.
I'm not the right person. You have to choose someone else. Choose someone else. Please.
Sometimes the world seems against you. The journey may leave a scar, but scars can heal and reveal just where you are.
We started this thing together, and that's how we're finishing.
I believe in you more than anyone or anything. Nothing could ever be broken that we can't fix together.
Hay mariposas, no se aguanten más. Hay que crecer, parte y volver. Hacia adelante seguirás, ya son milagros. Rompiendo crisálidas, hay que volar, hay que encontrar su propio futuro. Hay mariposas, no se aguanten más. Hay que crecer, parte y volver. To fly apart, to reunite, water surround you. Just let the words come down, don't behind you. Fly till you fall, wait till tomorrow.
Have you ever seen anything so wonderful in your entire life?
It's the stars that lights your eyes. It's the fire that dies. When you see it, can't it's the magic that we cry. It's the stars that lights your eyes. It's the fire that dies. When you see it, can't it's wondrous.
And so we come to the end of this chapter.
Oh no, please, can't we go back to page 1 and do it all over again?
But Pooh, it's just another turn of the page. And I, for one, think what comes next will be wondrous.
And with that, I think we are done here tonight. I'm back home in Florida. I ended up taking the red eye after the 70th anniversary celebrations. But let me tell you something. Paint the Night was the best parade I have ever seen. It was so amazing and colorful. I was in awe almost the whole entire time. And then Wondrous Journeys, I literally got goosebumps when the Blue Fairy came out and Baymax, the music, the fireworks. I am so excited and honored to be able to bring you guys this video and just to be able to attend the Disneyland 70th. And thank you so much, because like I said, if it wasn't for you guys, I would have never been able to do any of these experiences. And it's an honor to show you around and get to give you a look at what Disneyland is doing for the 70th anniversary. But like I said, I'm back home now, and I'm excited because we have some big trips coming up, and I'm going to be in Disneyland Paris in just a week. So can you believe that? In just about 3 weeks, I did Tokyo Disney, Walt Disney World, Disneyland, and now I'm making my way to Disneyland Paris. 4 Disney theme parks around the world in 3 weeks. And it was such a great time, and I'm so happy. I hope you guys enjoyed the videos because I enjoyed making them. So we'll see you next time. Bye!